Let me guess. You're over 40, your back's been making weird noises, and tying your shoes now feels like a CrossFit competition. Welcome to the club. The snap, crackle, pop isn't just a cereal sound anymore. It's our knees. But here's the good news. You don't need a gym, fancy equipment, or a midlife crisis Camaro to get in shape. Today, I'll show you 10 simple but powerful exercises that'll boost your strength, flexibility, and energy without breaking you or your furniture. You can do these in your living room, at your office, or yes, even in pajamas. Let's roll. 1. Wall angels. A successful fitness regime often lies in the simplicity of the exercises it incorporates. Among the plethora of workouts available, the wall angel stands out due to its accessibility, effectiveness, and the minimal equipment required. This part will delve into why the wall angel deserves to be a permanent fixture in your fitness routine. This one is like a reverse hug for your spine, great for unhunching the desk goblin posture. Stand with your back flat against a wall. Raise your arms like you're being held at finger gunpoint by your grandkids. Except instead of surrendering, you slowly move those arms up and down like you're trying to impress your chiropractor. You'll feel your shoulder blades working, your upper back firing, and maybe even hear a few satisfying clicks. That's not broken, that's progress. Despite its straightforward appearance, the wall angel is a thorough workout that works for several different muscle groups. It is appropriate for people of all fitness levels and age groups, including older folks and sedentary individuals, as well as professional athletes. Your back, shoulders, and core are the main muscles that the wall angel concentrates on. It helps with posture correction, shoulder mobility, and the relief of upper back and neck pain with motions that are reminiscent of creating a snow angel, hence the name. Scapular stability, which is essential for preserving shoulder health and functionality, is also promoted by this exercise. You may more effectively engage your scapular muscles with the wall angel exercise thanks to its distinctive movements, which result in enhanced strength and stability. 2-step back lunges. These are a leg and balance workout rolled into one beautiful fall prevention package. Step one leg back and lower into a lunge. Keep that front knee over your ankle. This is fitness, not a kneecap sacrifice ritual. 3 sets of 8 to 10 reps per leg. And yes, you will wobble. Pretend you're backing away from an awkward conversation at Thanksgiving. Nope, not touching politics, Aunt Carol. Most of the time, exercises with the word reverse in the title can feel awkward. One major exception: reverse lunges. This movement is generally easier to pull off and kinder on the body than forward lunges. Still, they're incredibly effective at building lower body strength. That's why Peloton instructor Jess Sims says reverse lunges are one of her go-to moves on leg day. They are lower pressure on the knees since you're shifting your weight back instead of forward, she says. Read on to learn more about reverse lunges, including how to do them correctly, what you can expect to get out of regularly incorporating them into your training program, and how to make them work best for you, no matter what level of challenge you're looking for. A reverse lunge is a variation where, instead of stepping forward to get into the position, you step the working leg backwards, landing with both knees bent, the same position you hit at the bottom of a forward lunge or a split squat. Then you stand back up, bringing that back leg underneath you. It might sound simple, but you'll feel it when the reps start adding up. 3. Incline push-ups. Let's be honest, regular push-ups can feel like CPR on yourself. Instead, start with incline push-ups. Use a countertop, desk, or sturdy table. Lean in, lower, and push away like you just smelled something funky. You're building chest, arms, shoulders, and yes, reclaiming your pride. 3 sets of 10 to 15 reps. Work your way down to floor push-ups over time. Or don't. No judgment here, we just want you stronger, not broken. 4. Glute bridges. Time to wake up the glutes. They've been asleep since your last beach vacation in 2004. Lie on your back, knees bent, feet flat. Now thrust your hips up like someone just yelled, "Free tacos." Squeeze your glutes at the top, tight enough to hold a credit card but not max out the limit. Do 3 sets of 12 to 15 reps. Bonus points if you don't fart mid-rep. Hey, it happens. 5. Standing knee raises. Want a strong core without looking like a stranded turtle doing sit-ups? Here's your move. Stand tall. Raise one knee toward your chest while tightening your abs, like you're bracing for a kid to punch you in the gut for fun. 30 seconds each side, 3 rounds. Add arm swings and you'll look like you're shadowboxing an invisible mosquito. 6. Bird dog. This one's not named after your Uncle Larry's hunting dog, though he might join in. Get on all fours. Extend one arm and the opposite leg. Hold, then switch. Looks easy, until your body realizes it has the coordination of a drunk flamingo. 3 sets of 10 per side. Pro tip: do it slow. If your dog watches in judgment, ignore him. He's just jealous of your core engagement. 7. Side planks. This is the "I'm not doing anything but I'm dying inside" exercise. Lie on your side. Prop up on your elbow. Lift your hips like you're trying not to touch lava. Hold it. Breathe. Pretend you're meditating on revenge. Start with 10 seconds each side. Work up from there. Beginner version: bend your bottom leg. Advanced version: imagine your ex is watching. Side plants target the obliques, protect your spine, and strengthen your core, along with other benefits. To get the full effect, make sure you use the proper form. You can also try variations. The side plank is one of the easiest ways to work the 2 layers of muscle along the sides of your core, known as your obliques. These muscles help you rotate and bend your trunk, and they also play a role in helping to protect your spine. Ab exercises like crunches and planks target the 6-pack abdominal muscles in the front of your body. But if you're wanting to strengthen and tone your core, it's also important to regularly work your obliques. In fact, many professional athletes include the side plank in their training programs. Here's everything you need to know about the benefits of a side plank and how to perform this exercise with correct form. 8. Marching in place. Anything that gets you moving instead of just sitting or lying down is going to be beneficial for you in the long run, says Borman. By walking in place, you're raising your heart rate, which is going to signal to your body to start pumping more oxygen and blood to your muscles to help them move more efficiently, thus burning more calories. You can walk in place almost anywhere. Think about walking in place while waiting in line at the store, cooking dinner, watching TV, talking on the phone, or folding laundry. Get creative with the different places and ways you can walk in place. In fact, walking in place for 30 minutes can burn about 100 to 200 calories. Walking in place is good exercise, especially for people who may have certain orthopedic limitations, says Borman, and you can go at your own pace with it too. Simple, effective, and yes, slightly ridiculous looking if you catch yourself in the mirror. Lift your knees high, swing those arms like you're storming a protest, except it's for better blood pressure. Do 3 rounds of 1 minute. If your heart rate doesn't go up, either you're immortal or you've been marching in your dreams. If you're trying to lose weight, walking in place can help, especially for fitness newbies. It's very good for people who are just starting out, says Borman. Walking in place is an exercise that's going to help you burn calories over a short time span. But Borman says factoring in diet and how often you exercise will play a role in the results you see. Over time, your body is going to get used to the exercise that you're doing, he notes. So varying it up and increasing intensity as you go on can help with additional weight loss. To keep walking in place fresh and fun, search for online videos and classes. Different classes use music with tempo that can help you keep pace along with instructors to guide you through the workout, adds Borman. Regardless of how you walk in place, this easy form of exercise can be a good tool to have in your workout toolbox. 9. Arm circles. You don't need fancy equipment to tone and strengthen the muscles in your arms. Bodyweight exercises like planks, push-ups, and arm circles can help you get the job done anytime, anywhere. Flashback to 6th grade PE. And yes, they still work. Arms out to the sides, small forward circles, then backward. 30 seconds each way, loosens up stiff shoulders, wakes up your posture, and lets you show off your "I still got it" form without lifting anything heavier than the remote. Arm strengthening is a cornerstone of any comprehensive fitness program. Strong arms are not just about appearances. Functionally, arm strength is necessary for many of life's daily activities, such as carrying, lifting, pushing, and pulling. While many traditional arm strengthening exercises involve weights and a gym, quite a few exercises can help you strengthen and tone your arms without weights. This article breaks down what muscles you should target for strong arms and teaches you the top 8 weight-free arm exercises to tone every muscle in your arms. Multiple muscles are found in your arms, from your hand and wrists all the way to your shoulders. Additionally, the muscles in your chest and shoulders play key roles in many important movements you routinely perform with your arms. The arms themselves primarily include the following major muscles. Arm circles can be done anytime, anywhere. They can be done while you are sitting on your chair in front of your laptop or when you are on your bed. They can also be done by physically challenged people who cannot walk and who use chairs with wheels to move around. As you become comfortable with the regular arm circles, you can perform them by holding weights. Arm circles are great for people who use computers for prolonged periods. These include a major chunk of people who go to offices, relying completely on desktops or laptops for their work. Without adequate stretching of the arms, the shoulders, muscles, and tendons of the arms can swell and become stiff and painful over time. Lack of arm stretches can increase the risk of shoulder, arm, or hand injury. Doing 5 minutes of arm circles twice a day daily, combined with other exercises such as desk push-ups and arm punches, can help burn up to 100 extra calories in a week. Arm circles are a form of dynamic stretches. Before performing resistance training targeted toward the arms, perform dynamic stretches such as arm circles. Save the static stretches as a cool-down exercise after the workout. Standing forward. Fold. Cool down time. Stand tall, then fold forward like you're trying to find that sock you dropped under the couch. 2 weeks ago, let your arms hang. Breathe deeply, sigh dramatically. Hold for 30 seconds. Repeat once or twice. If your hamstrings scream "finally," you're doing it right. Contrary to popular belief, standing forward bend is not about touching your toes, nor is it about squeezing out all the length you can muster from your fingertips, says Cindy Lee, founder of OM Yoga Center in New York City. Many beginners are surprised and a bit skeptical to learn that Uttanasana is not actually about the relationship between fingers and toes. It is about almost everything in between. Let us explain. The Sanskrit word Uttanasana is made up of ut, which means intense, powerful, or deliberate, and the verb tan, meaning to stretch or lengthen. Uttanasana is a purposeful extension of the entire back body, including the territory from the soles of the feet and up the backs of the legs. This stretch spans the lower, middle, and upper back, rises up the neck, and circles over the scalp and back down the forehead, finally ending at the point between the eyebrows, says Lee. When you fold forward in Uttanasana, you stretch this entire sheath of muscles and connective tissue from the fulcrum of the forward bend, the pelvis. That movement is a big job, in order to facilitate a deep and satisfying stretch, not one that overextends your hamstrings or is hyper-focused on toe touching. It's valuable to enter this pose with care and intention. After bending forward, slide the index and middle finger of each hand in between the big toe and second toe of each foot. Then curl your fingers and thumb around your big toe. As you inhale, straighten your arms and lift your front torso away from your thighs, making your back as concave as possible. Hold for a few breaths, then exhale and lengthen down and forward, bending your elbows out to the sides. That's 10 simple moves to feel better, move better, and yes, live longer. This isn't about six-packs or Olympic dreams. It's about staying strong, sharp, and mobile, so you can tie your shoes without a 5-minute recovery. Show up daily. Move with intention. Laugh along the way. That's real fitness. If this made you laugh, sweat, or say ouch in a good way, tap that like button. Subscribe for more no gym, no pressure fitness tips that don't involve burpees at 6 a.m. Here's to strength, stamina, and staying sexy well past 40. Let's do this. together.